Đâu đâu đâu. Nghe tiếng ẩm đây thôi. Có lẽ đi chụp chân ngô cái hố này. Để tắt lên. Không biết còn dấu vết không? Để trên bé nó phải còn xung quanh đây.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's story, where a young woman's life is caught in a web of danger, deceit, and desperate choices. Can love survive the darkest of secrets? Will James be able to save Diep before it's too late? As Officer Ly hunts down the ruthless criminal behind her disappearance, James races against time to find the woman he loves. But with every twist, the stakes grow higher, and the line between justice and revenge becomes blurred. Will they make it out alive, or is it too late for a happy ending? Stay tuned till the very end to uncover the truth. And if you want to hear more gripping tales like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help us reach 1,000 followers and join the journey. What will happen next? Only time will tell. Keep watching. The story opens in the dead of night, where Officer Ly leads his team on a desperate pursuit. The city is cloaked in darkness, with only the dim glow of streetlights offering any guidance. The air is thick with the tension of the chase, and the only sounds that pierce the silence are the pounding footsteps of Ly and his team as they close in on John. Sweat clings to Ly's brow, his breath coming in sharp, hurried gasps, yet his eyes remain fixed on the fleeing figure ahead. John, the fugitive, moves like a shadow, darting into narrow alleyways, slipping between buildings, doing everything to shake his pursuers. But Ly is undeterred. With each turn, his resolve only grows stronger. He knows that catching John is crucial, not just for the law, but for the missing person, Diep, whose fate is bound to this criminal. As Ly pushes on, his mind races with thoughts of Diep's safety, each corner they turn bringing them closer to the truth. The distance between them is closing, but John isn't giving up easily. He makes sharp, unpredictable moves, using the darkness of the night to his advantage. But Ly won't stop. Every ounce of his energy is poured into this pursuit, each step one closer to justice. The chase becomes more than just a hunt. It becomes a test of wills. Ly's legs burn, his chest aches, but his determination never falters. He can't afford to let John escape, not when so much is at stake. The pursuit intensifies, and with every second, Ly's grip on the situation tightens. He knows he's getting closer, but will he catch John in time to save Diep? As Officer Ly hunts down John, James is caught in a different kind of battle, one of his own making. Sitting in his office, the weight of the world presses down on him. His thoughts are consumed by Diep, the woman he loves, now missing without a trace. The phone rings, but each time it's another dead end. The same voicemail greeting greets him, over and over, each unanswered call a reminder of his helplessness. James places his phone down with a sigh, the quiet ticking of the clock on the wall echoing in his ears. A fleeting image of Diep's smile fills his mind, her laughter, the warmth in her eyes. But the memory is soon overshadowed by the cold, harsh reality. His mind races with questions. Where is she? Is she okay? He worries she's in danger, that something has happened to her, something terrible. The thought makes his chest tighten. He stands up abruptly, his mind set. He can't just sit here waiting. He needs to do something, anything. James calls his team, instructing them to search every corner of the city, every place Diep might have gone. He knows his resources are vast, but this time, money and influence can't help him. The fear in his heart rises as he feels the weight of the moment. His responsibility to find Diep, to protect her, when all he's done is failed her so far. As he steps out of his office, the night air feels heavy, and the vast city stretches out in front of him, an unyielding reminder of how small he feels in this sea of uncertainty. He has no answers, no way to know where she is, but one thing is certain: he won't stop searching until he finds her. As James ventures deeper into the night, his mind is clouded with regret. He thinks back to the moments he shared with Diep, their fleeting happiness now overshadowed by her absence. Every street he walks down feels like an endless stretch of uncertainty. The hum of the city surrounds him, but it feels distant, muffled by the overwhelming pressure in his chest. He can't help but replay the events leading up to this point. The decision to push forward with their relationship, the doubts he ignored, and the moments when he should have protected her more. His phone buzzes, snapping him out of his thoughts. It's another update from his team, but it's more bad news. Nothing yet. Frustration builds inside him. How could they be so close and still not have a single lead? His mind spins with the possibilities, all of them terrifying. What if she's been taken somewhere far away? What if it's too late? James shakes his head, refusing to entertain such thoughts. He can't give up. Not now, not when there's still a chance to find her. He presses on, asking his team to expand their search, to look for any clue, no matter how small. With every passing minute, he feels the weight of the uncertainty gnawing at him. His hope is dwindling, but his determination remains unwavering. He can't let her slip away. Suddenly, a call comes in from an unfamiliar number. His heart skips a beat. Could this be the breakthrough he's been waiting for? His hands tremble as he answers, but the voice on the other end is not one he expected. It's Officer Ly, and the news is not good. The sound of Officer Lee's voice crackles through the phone, and James's heart sinks. The urgency in Lee's tone is unmistakable. "James, we have a lead, but it's not what we were hoping for." James's pulse quickens as he tries to steady his breath. "What do you mean? Where is she? What did you find?" The words tumble out of him, his anxiety thick in the air. Ly pauses for a moment, as though searching for the right way to break the news. "We've traced John's movements, and we think we have a general area where he might have taken her. But it's not a safe place. It's a dead zone. No signal, no real way of getting in touch. The terrain is difficult, and we're not sure what we're walking into. We might be too late." James feels the ground beneath him shift, as though the earth itself is crumbling away. The weight of Lee's words crushes him, but he can't let fear take over. He forces his voice steady. "I don't care where it is. I'll go. I'll do whatever it takes to bring her back." Lee's voice softens, but there's a warning in it. "It's dangerous, James. I won't let you go in unprepared. We need to plan this carefully. This isn't just about you or me anymore. It's about making sure Diep comes back alive." James nods, though Ly can't see it. The silence that stretches between them is thick with unspoken thoughts. But James feels only one thing now: a single, overpowering urge to save Diep, to rescue her from whatever nightmare she's been thrust into. "Okay," James finally says, his resolve hardening. "Then let's do it. We're running out of time." James hangs up the phone, his hand still gripping it tightly, as if holding on to the last shred of hope. The world around him feels cold and distant. but a fire ignites inside him, a burning need to act, to save Diep from whatever horrors she's facing. His feet move instinctively, carrying him forward even though his mind is consumed by uncertainty and fear. He races back to his car, his thoughts a whirlwind, trying to focus on the next steps. He can't afford to waste any more time. Every moment feels precious, a fleeting breath in a storm of chaos. He meets Ly and his team at the edge of the city, the tension in the air thick, almost suffocating. The plan is laid out in hurried whispers. Ly speaks of the location, a remote area where John is believed to be hiding and where Diep is most likely being held. The terrain is treacherous and the risks are high. James knows it won't be easy, but he has no choice. The fear of losing Diep forever is more than he can bear. "Are you sure about this?" Ly asks, his voice laced with concern. James nods firmly. "I'm sure. Let's go." The team moves with urgency, preparing for the treacherous journey ahead. James, though tense and anxious, knows that this is his only chance. There's no going back now. The cold night air presses in on him as they make their way toward the unknown, but the thought of Diep keeps him moving forward. Each step feels heavier, but his heart beats with a renewed sense of purpose. As they near the dangerous area, a sense of foreboding settles in. The distant sound of their footsteps is drowned by the eerie silence of the wilderness. James's mind races, thinking of Diep, praying that they're not too late. The path grows narrower, and the air becomes thicker with each step they take into the wilderness. The trees loom over them like silent sentinels, casting long, oppressive shadows. The sounds of the city have long faded, replaced by the rustling of leaves and the distant call of nocturnal creatures. James's breath comes in shallow, hurried gasps. His heart pounds in his chest, each beat echoing the desperate need to find Diep. His mind flashes back to their time together, their first meeting, the shared moments of joy, and the way her smile had once lit up his world. Now, all of that feels so far away, replaced by this gnawing emptiness. The team is moving cautiously, their steps deliberate. Ly leads the way, his senses sharp, every rustle in the bushes causing them to stop and listen. They know they're getting closer. James can feel it, the weight of the moment pressing in on him. Every second feels like a lifetime. He glances at the others, their faces grim and focused, but there's an unspoken understanding between them. They're all in this together. The only goal is to find Diep, to bring her back safely. Suddenly, a faint sound catches James's attention, a soft, muffled cry, almost drowned by the wind. His heart leaps in his chest. It's her. It has to be. He pushes forward, his legs moving faster now, his body moving on pure instinct. He doesn't care about the dangers around him, the uncertainty of what lies ahead. All that matters is Diep. They turn a sharp corner, and there she is, tied up, bruised, but alive. The sight of her weakens James's knees, but it's a relief like no other. His hand reaches out toward her, trembling. She looks up at him, her eyes filled with both fear and recognition. In that moment, James knows there's nothing he wouldn't do to protect her. The fear of the unknown, the threat of John. It all fades as he reaches her side, his voice barely a whisper. "I'm here, Diep. I'm not going to let you go." James kneels beside Diep, his hand gently brushing against her face. Her skin is cold to the touch, her body bruised and weak, but her eyes, Her eyes still hold that spark of recognition, of trust. The moment their gazes meet, it's as if the world around them fades away. For a brief second, all the pain, the fear, the struggle, they no longer exist. All that remains is the connection between them, unspoken but deeply felt. "Deep," James whispers, his voice choked with emotion. "I'm so sorry. I should have done more." "I'll make it right. I swear I will." Tears well in Diep's eyes, but she doesn't speak. She can't. The ordeal has taken its toll on her. But she nods, her lips trembling, as if trying to reassure him, though her body is too weak to do so. The sounds of footsteps behind them jerk James back into the present. Officer Lee and his team have caught up, their faces tense and alert. The danger isn't over yet. John could still be lurking nearby, watching, waiting for an opportunity to strike. James knows they have no time to waste. They have to move quickly. Lee steps forward, his gaze sweeping over the area, scanning for any signs of danger. "We need to get her out of here," he says urgently, his voice firm. James helps Diep to her feet, his arm around her waist, supporting her as best as he can. Every step she takes feels like a battle, but they keep moving. The team forms a protective circle around them, their eyes darting between the shadows, ever vigilant. As they make their way back toward the safety of the city, James's mind is in turmoil. He saved her, yes, but at what cost? The choices he's made, the things he's done, they'll haunt him for the rest of his life. But in this moment, with Diep's fragile hand in his, he knows one thing for certain: he'll never stop fighting for her.
James, một CEO trẻ đang tìm kiếm Diệp và người yêu của mình sau khi cô đột nhiên mất tích. Cảnh sát Ly truy đuổi John và kẻ liên quan đến vụ mất tích của Diệp, nhưng mọi nỗ lực dường như vô vọng. James không ngừng lo lắng và tìm kiếm, tự trách mình không bảo vệ được cô. Và khi Ly tìm được dấu vết của Diệp, James và đội của anh đã bước vào khu vực nguy hiểm để giải cứu cô. Và sau những giây phút căng thẳng, James cuối cùng cũng tìm thấy Diệp dù cô bị thương và kiệt sức. Và trong nguy hiểm vẫn làm địch, James vẫn hứa làm tất cả để bảo vệ và không bao giờ để cô ở lại